Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm very happy to do this tarot reading for Cancer placements or anyone dealing with a Cancer. The messages may or may not resonate. Thank you so much for your presence and energy. So, Cancer, in the background, I have a Cancerian sound bath playing by a creator known as Healing Vibrations. If you like this and find it soothing, please visit his channel and give him a like and a subscribe. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I'm going to start your reading off today with the Eternal Crystals Oracle deck by Jade Sky. Oh, there's about to be... Well, maybe they all want to be out. You know, sometimes we just... So you have pipestone or Caitlinite. It says ancestors and root chakra, and it's number 32. So you could be a July 5th or a life path number 5. Then you got Fuchsite, number 17. So you could be a July 17th, July 8th, or life path number 8. And it says healing and heart chakra. You got Larimar. What a beautiful stone, Cancer. It's number 25. So it could be, your birthday could be 7-7. It could be a life path 7. And it says water, ocean, and throat chakra. That looks like it'd be a good stone for you guys to work with. Any of these stones, really. And then dioptaste. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it is gorgeous. It is a number 15, so you could be a July 15th, a July 6th, or a life path number 6. It says direction and heart chakra. That actually reminds me of the Chariot, your card. Okay. So it seems like a lot, but there could be a lot to unpack here today. So we'll get into it. So we'll start with the pipestone, number 32. Your ancestors are calling to you, waiting for you to start acknowledging them. This is a powerful time for you to delve more deeply into who you really are and to find out where your family has come from. You may feel a strong pull to a particular culture that may not be in your current family bloodline. This culture may have been part of who you were in a past life, or you may have some soul link to these ancestors. Pay attention to any particular cultures or belief systems that you find yourself drawn to at the present time. Now is an optimal time to research your family lineage, which I think that ties into your sign because you are ruled by the moon, and that does have a lot to do with the past and your memories. Your ancestors have been with you in many lifetimes, and they are here today to offer you strength and wisdom. You are not alone. Call upon them for help and guidance whenever you need to. Pipestone, also known as Caitlinite, is somebody's name could be Caitlin or Cat, is a sacred crystal in Native American culture. It is carved into sacred pipes and used in other sacred objects. Pipestone is associated with the root chakra and is used to connect with the ancestors, Great Spirit, and to the earth. I just want to apologize if you guys hear my children in the background. They're just playing. Okay, then we'll go to Fuchsite, number 17. You are a natural born healer. You heal with your words, actions, and energy. And there's your hands too, Cancer. If you can see, there is a hand on this card. I was thinking in my mind, I feel like Cancerian have healing hands, and there is a hand holding this stone. You can make a difference in other people's lives. Now is a great time to learn about natural remedies, counseling, teaching, medicine, or healing in some form. Remember also that you can, there's a few typos in this book. Remember also that you can conduct healing work in more subtle ways in your everyday life. You don't need to be a doctor or nurse to be a healer. You may be a great listener and have a gentle, compassionate energy, which you do, Cancer, which greatly benefits your friends, co-workers, or family members. Whatever form of healing you do for others, either consciously or subconsciously, be wary of becoming too drained. Make sure you find a balance between giving to others and nurturing yourself. You can express yourself openly and honestly without hurting others. You may need to stand your ground and say no at times in order to honor your true feelings. Fuchsite is associated with your heart chakra. It is known as the healer stone, and it has shown up to let you know that you're a healer, but also to let you know that you need to prioritize healing yourself as well. So take some time out to recharge and rest and renew your energy. Okay? Then we'll go to Larimar, number 25. This beautiful Larimar crystal is here to give you a sense of inner peace and tranquility. Feel the relaxing energy surrounding you now. Larimar is connected to the sky and to water and the ocean. A soft, nurturing water element crystal, Larimar, encourages you to spend more time near the water. You may like to visit a river, lake, pond, or even the ocean. Any of these will help you reconnect with the water element energy that you need right now. When you go to the water, feel all of your tension and worries begin being washed away. Breathe in the fresh air, listen to the sounds of nature surrounding you, the waves of the ocean, a running stream, or the wind rustling the leaves of nearby trees. As you listen to or watch the water flow around you, imagine that all of your worries or concerns are being swept away with the water. You are being encouraged to go with the flow in all areas of your life, relax, and throw all of your expectations and all your need for control out the door. Enjoy the freedom of flow and acceptance into your life. So like a lot of healing work on the self is what I'm gathering here, and also ancestral work. Perhaps your ancestors were great healers or shamans or even doctors. Okay, so Dioptist, number 15. Are you feeling stuck in a rut? Not sure which way you should turn? Do you need some help with deciding which direction you should take? Dioptist is here today to help you weigh up your options and choose a direction to follow. The energy of this stone will help you become clearer about what you want to achieve. You may feel like you've been wasting time wandering aimlessly about of late. That time of confusion and stagnation is now over and is making way for a period of great focus and achievement. If you already know what direction you want to take this as a sign that you are on the right path. Just stay true to what you want. Don't worry about what other people think. Focus solely on what it is that you're doing. When you remain positive, strong, and driven, more abundance and opportunities will come your way. Trust in the universe as you follow your dreams. Release your need to control the outcomes. Dioptist is associated with the heart chakra. It facilitates work on your inner child and relationships and helps to heal your heart so you can make true progress. Okay. These are very beautiful stones. Cancer, I'll let you take another look in case you're interested in investing in any of these stones, which is highly recommend it. So you got a few cards from the tarot as I was shuffling the deck for you. And it's the Three of Pentacles reversed along with the Four of Wands reversed. So I'm getting a bit of a challenge in a relationship or a home environment, some disagreements or disharmony. Maybe you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. You just don't see things the same way. It could be anything from the way that you're vibing to like the decor of the home. Like one of you wants, orange couches and the other one doesn't want couches at all. Maybe you just want benches, etc. It'll be unique to everyone, but it does seem like some trouble building upon a home, or maybe there's delays in the building of a home or a move, or even, maybe there's like a third person that's being nosy or messy, involving themselves in your home environment or even in your relationship, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit, for being here to oversee this act of divination for the sign of Cancer in their absolute highest good. And if anyone's interested in a personal reading, I will leave my information. So okay, my beautiful water babies. You have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. So you could have planets in Sagittarius in your own chart, or there could be a Sagittarius influencing your situation. But I am getting that you are looking for balance in your life. You're looking for healing. You're looking to alchemize or transmute certain energies. I feel like if things have been stagnant, you would love for them to be moving and flowing again. Or that is what can happen once certain changes are made. Once you start prioritizing yourself here, Cancer, or even allow your ancestors to guide you, call upon them for any questions that you might have, or any clarity that you might need, you can find through your ancestral lineage, or even something that you like the card said, you don't necessarily associate in this lifetime, but maybe you feel drawn or connected to it, and it's like a different tribe or a different region or a different language, etc. But there is a need for harmony, moderation, even for some of you, and like a restoration of emotional balance here. Okay. I do want to be like pretty frank here. As these cards were coming up, I did feel intuitively like it could be time for a new relationship or even a new home environment. Okay, there's something about either your relationship or your home environment that is seeming stagnant, or it's having some challenges coming together. And I feel like there's a lot of focus that needs to be placed on yourself here, Cancer. Okay. So your first card out is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So you could be experiencing some troubling times, or it seems like you're down on your luck, or you just can't catch a break. Again, there could be delays to like you having a home built, or the place that you call home, or the person with whom you're living, or the people with whom you're living. You're just having trouble like agreeing with them, or there's somebody that's coming around or interfering in your home or your relationship, and that's causing all kinds of problems. Perhaps that third party element is carrying a lot of negative energy on them, and you feel that, Cancer, and they're bringing their negative energy or low vibration in your environment, okay? And it's causing problems with you and the person with whom you're living with or sharing a relationship with here, okay? Okay, so why it's all happening is because you're at this crossroad and it's time for you to make some decisions that have to do with putting your own needs first. And I say that because of your oracle cards here. There was a lot of emphasis on you getting to a place of emotional balance and peace and really getting into what it is you need. There are some outside influences that are bringing negativity in your environment. So you're going to have to make some choices that are for your highest good, for your upliftment here, okay? Some of you could be choosing between two people or trying to make a choice between two people. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. You could even be trying to make a choice between two places to live. But one of them is like worse than the other. You don't have to choose either is what I really feel here. But some decision has to be made just in order for you to find that balance that you're truly seeking with that temperance energy at the bottom of the deck here, okay? I also find many of you like really being at a place of seeing things for what they are instead of what you kind of fantasize them to be or kind of hope they would be. Maybe there's a situation that isn't meeting your standards. So you'll have to like see that for what it is so that you're not experiencing so much negativity or seemingly bad luck, okay? But the good news here, Cancer, is that the wheel does always turn, okay? So when you decide, that wheel will spin back in the direction of your favor here, okay? So what is in your headspace here? You have the Emperor reversed. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or you could have planets in Aries in your own chart. But this is the energy of like, maybe you feel like you've lost control of a situation, or maybe you find someone to be controlling or domineering or overbearing, or maybe they've said things that are offensive to you or your culture or your heritage or even your gender here. So you guys could be like living with an in-law, like let's say you're in a marriage, you have an in-law, and maybe your father-in-law is not liking you because of the way you look or the way you talk or where you're from or your economical status, etc. You fill in the blank. Since there was a Three of Pentacles reversed along with the Four of Wands reversed, it's like trouble in the home. And this could be the third person. It could be, it could even be like a roommate that's just grouchy, rude, and maybe even racist, or just feels like they are territorial and they feel like whatever they say is going and it's causing a problem in your relationship. But perhaps you have been walking on eggshells because it is your spouse's or your partner's father, okay, or your father-in-law for some of you. There could even be a work situation where someone's boss is racist or sexist, or coming on to your partner, coming on to you even. But that could be what is creating problems in your home, is that one or both of you are experiencing problems at work, due to a very controlling boss who feels, or maybe it's the owner of the company. Maybe they feel like they can say, do, or behave however they want without consequences because you're the one that needs the money. And you can quit if you don't like it or if they don't like it. And perhaps your partner's coming home and complaining about it every day and you're tired of hearing about it, or you think they should sue them, or vice versa. Okay, that could also play a part in this situation as well. So the energy that you're in here, Cancer, is the Seven of Cups reversed. So there is some confusion as to what to do. Like your oracle cards were saying, like you're not sure which direction to take this in because the situation you have found has gotten out of control, and you can no longer, like, it's hard for you to be supportive right now because you're being drained in the process. And it's creating confusion here, but you can't pretend like it doesn't exist anymore, and it's getting increasingly challenging, if not impossible, for you to be supportive of a situation that you completely disagree with here. Like you can't be true to yourself and simultaneously be there for your partner because you don't agree with what's going on here, okay? So again, like I'm getting a misalignment of values, whether it's you or them. And for some of you, there could be alcohol playing a role here, like clouding some judgment, but that's not going to be for all of you. But the Seven of Cups is creating a state of confusion, and maybe some of you want to leave the situation because it is created a toxic environment, and there's just so many challenges in moving forward. You're just not sure which option or which way to go in this situation because you love your partner, yet you also love yourself here, or the emphasis needs to be on loving yourself because you're getting caught up in something that you don't agree with, you don't align with, okay? And maybe you're not like reaching out for help, or you're not calling upon your ancestors, or you're not really sure what you're supposed to be learning from this situation here, Cancer, okay? So environmental factors is the Lovers reversed. So you could have planets in Gemini in your own chart, or there could be a Gemini influencing the situation, but it's like a choice. Again, you're left with some choices here with the Two of Swords and the Lovers. And I feel like both choices, like they seem bad, like they both suck. Like neither one of them are attractive. And it's like choosing the lesser of two evils, but like you're at this place of like not wanting to choose either. Like, why do I have to select two bad options here? You might be asking yourself, which is placing you in a state of confusion here. And it seems like things are spiraling out of control, and you're just in this like whirlwind of negativity, Cancer, okay? So again, there is this emphasis on self-love, putting your own needs first, because that might be missing from the equation. Maybe you're the one that's not being considered here in this situation. Like everyone wants to complain, but nobody wants to do anything to resolve the situation, okay? I think you're starting to lose your commitment here. This relationship is starting to lose its attraction. You're being put between a rock and a hard place, I really feel, and you really don't like it. It's really uncomfortable, and it's getting like the pressure is really cooking, and it's a matter of time before it explodes here, Cancer. So how does this manifest? How does this play out? You have the Ten of Wands reversed. I'm very proud of you guys because you're deciding that this is becoming too burdensome. And you want to put it down. Like you don't want anything to do with it any longer. Like some of you may have been experiencing back pain due to all the stress. And some of you may have resorted to like drinking just to like cope, just to kind of get through the energy, or maybe just to pass out and go to sleep. So you don't have to hear it or deal with it or feel it for many of you here, okay? So I'm going to pull a card for some advice or some potential solutions, although I think that you've come to a conclusion that you can no longer carry this burden. Thank you, Spirit. What is a solution or advice for Cancer, please? That's a whole lot. So let's try that again. But that might be, I don't want to do you that disservice. They didn't turn up, so I'll just keep shuffling until something makes itself very known. Look at that. Look at that. The Chariot, your energy. Stand in your power. Don't deal with foolishness or childishness. It's time for you to go. That's the feeling that I got before we even started reading any of these cards, was that it may be time for a new residence or a new relationship. Even if these are just your friends or your roommates, like, this environment is not an environment that inspires growth, okay? And it is creating stagnancy over your ability to love yourself. So stand in your power, get in your chariot and leave, regain control of your life. Have the courage to put this burden down and do what's best for you. You are dealing with very childish or childlike energies, and it is putting a cap on your creativity and even your energy here. So it's time for you to go, is what I really feel Spirit is trying to tell you in this reading. And that is what is going to, you being in a new environment will allow you the time to really sit with yourself and gather your emotions, so you know what it is you need the most at this time. But it's without a doubt a new environment or a new relationship here, or both, Cancer, okay? So now I'll get one for my Spirit Oracle for you. I hope you found value here today in this reading. And if you did, I would absolutely love to hear about it in the comments. Cancer. 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 Okay, thank you, Spirit. Christos. You are eternally loved and held within the palm of creation. Feel my presence beside you, my dear friend, for I am always with you. You are always in my heart. This really feels like a goodbye, Cancer, to me. It feels like a goodbye in a very peaceful way. No hard feelings. I just have to move on. It also feels like it could possibly have something to do with your ancestral lineage. Maybe your ancestor is very spiritual or religious, or they left offerings, etc. But there is this energy of you remembering how loved you really are and how valuable you really are. And I feel like your ancestors want you to find the value within yourself so that you can have the emotional fulfillment and peace that you're entitled to here. You have Kuan Yin. I get off of this to be compassionate with yourself. Enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. Take a chance and follow your heart. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, goddess of mercy, compassion, and transformation. If you have been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, then this is your confirmation. Just do it. And then you got emotions, which I find very appropriate for your sign and for this reading. You are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth. So, Cancer, I want to thank you so much for your presence and energy. I would love to have you subscribed if you're considering it. And if you already are, my gratitude extends infinitely. I hope you'll give this a thumbs up. And I love you guys. I wish you so much love, so much light, infinite abundance. Do what's best for you guys. You deserve it, okay? And until next time, Cancer, take care.